So Dossier sent me their Amber Vanilla perfume quite a while ago. I wore this every single day and it lasted me literally forever. I get so many compliments when I wear this scent. It's literally the best. It's empty now, but luckily Dossier sent me another one. Also love the packaging. So cute. So we have Ambery Vanilla, inspired by YSL's Black Opium perfume. This card has like a bunch of information about the perfume, but here she is, literally my favorite perfume ever. Gotta put some on before I leave. Literally so good. And then the other scent that I want to talk about in this video that I found is Aquatic Vanilla. I'm a vanilla girl, okay? And this one is also amazing. It's inspired by Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes perfume. This perfume smells so clean, so fresh, and like the perfect amount of vanilla. I absolutely love. So those are the two perfumes that I wanted to talk about in this video. You can use the link down below to go shop Dossier. Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. There is 3 months left to 2023. So in today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you how to change your life by the end of this year. So let's get right into it. First thing we wanna do, we're having a whole rebrand. We need to create a vision for our ideal self, for our highest self. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a journal or open your notes app or whatever and script out the dream version of yourself. Get so clear on exactly what you wanna be like, who you wanna be like, who you surround yourself with, what do you do with your time, how do you treat people, all of those types of questions that get really clear on this ideal version of yourself. Once you have this all scripted out, create a Pinterest board that matches this vision you have of the highest version of yourself. I promise you, Pinterest is like the best way to get inspiration and motivation. Get so excited about the highest version of yourself. So once you have your ideal self scripted out and the Pinterest board to go with it, I want you to embody that version of yourself. I literally just want you to be that version, okay? You already answered all the questions for how you want that person to be, so all you have to do is apply that now. When you rebrand yourself and when you step into that highest version of yourself, you're already going to be a different person. I also want you to create a morning and a night routine that goes with that highest version of yourself. Having a good morning and night routine is crucial for success. These routines are literally setting yourself up for success. They are creating consistency. They are building habits. You need to have good routines, okay? What I do is in my notes app, I write down like my morning routine and my night routine, and I have like the little checkbox. Now I want to talk about manifestation. Manifestation is such a powerful tool, and it is literally a gift that we've been given. We can create our realities. We have to realize how lucky we are to be able to do this, to be the co-creators of our own lives. But oftentimes we make manifestations so much harder than it has to be. People are teaching us all of these manifestation techniques, and let me tell you, it's way easier than that. You are constantly manifesting, whether you are doing it consciously or not. Your thoughts create your reality, your energy creates your reality, and you just have to realize that. Once you accept that and you take control of it in order to get positive things out of it, that's when your life's really going to change. Here's what I want you to do. Make a list of all the dreams and goals and aspirations that you have, things that you want to accomplish by the end of this year. Then I want you to say it out loud as if you already have it. So let's say I have $5,000 in my bank account, and I want you to listen to that little voice in your head and hear what it has to say, okay? For example, when I say, oh, I have $5,000 in my bank account, that little voice in my head might be saying, that's crazy, that's literally not possible, you're only 17, how are you gonna make $5,000 by the end of this year? Money is hard to make, money doesn't come easily, all these thoughts, right? Then what you want to do on that list that you have of things that you want to accomplish, next to every single one, I want you to counter that voice in your head. So let's say with my goal of having $5,000 in my bank account by the end of this year, next to it, I'm gonna write, money is easy to make. Money comes to me easily. You know, just affirmations that are countering that little voice in my head. Once you have this whole list of goals and affirmations next to them, I want you to transform them into a paragraph, and you're gonna record yourself saying that paragraph. So for example, you can start off by saying, I have $5,000 in my bank account. The voice memo has to be like as if it's your future self telling your current self about how exciting it is. A little example, the voice memo could kind of go like this. Oh my gosh, I literally have $5,000 in my bank account. Money comes to me so easily. Money is so easy to make. Also, I have so many friends. I'm magnetic. I'm loved. I'm enough. Like, you know what I mean? You have to just create this entire voice memo. And then what I do is I'll loop it for like an entire 5 minutes, and I'll add some music in the background, like 4 to 7 hertz frequency, I think. When you listen to it, this music is going to activate like the theta or beta waves. I'm not sure, but it like puts to sleep a part of your brain and like it enters your subconscious better. I don't know the entire science behind it, okay, but all I know is it works. You have to listen to this 5-minute audio in the morning as soon as you wake up, and at night right before you're going to sleep, and just watch and see what happens around you once you start reprogramming your subconscious mind and once you start becoming aware of your manifestations and believing in them. Now obviously this is just 10 minutes of your day. What about the other 23 hours and 50 minutes? During this time you have to act as as if you already have your manifestation. And I always thought people meant act as if, as in literally act as if. So like if I'm someone who has $5,000 in my bank account, how do I act? Oh, I'm spending money all the time. I don't care. I have $5,000. It doesn't matter. I can buy whatever I want. And this is not what you're supposed to do at all. What they mean by act as if is feel as if. So how would you feel if you had $5,000 in your bank account? Maybe you'd feel relieved. Maybe you wouldn't feel stressed all the time. Maybe you'd feel happy, excited, like you have so many possibilities. You have to constantly be feeling that way, and any negative thoughts that come up, you just turn them down. Manifestation is only as hard as you make it, so if you believe it's easy for you to attract things into your life, then it will be. And if you apply the law of assumption into your life, I promise things will start happening for you. If you guys want to learn more about this, you can look up Neville Goddard on YouTube. He teaches the law of assumption. Another way to raise your vibration and to be in that feeling of having your manifestation is to play some music that you love, like a song that really gets you going, makes you happy, that you really love, and just feel that feeling, okay? Feel that feeling of I have this and I'm happy and I'm living my dream life, and you know, really feel that feeling. That's a super easy way to get in the energy as well. Now I want to talk about fixing your inner concept. I've talked about this before, but the way everyone around you treats you is a reflection of the way that you treat yourself. Same goes for like, if you don't think you deserve to have a certain thing, then you won't get it. So if you don't feel worthy of your manifestations, that you're not gonna get them. So really everything in life comes down to your inner self and your inner concept. And so you've probably heard people before tell you to fix your inner concept, but nobody really talks about what that is and how to fix it. So your inner concept is basically just the way that you see yourself, that you feel about yourself, the way you treat yourself. So how do you fix it in order to receive everything that you want, in order to attract the right types of people, in order to be treated well? You have to shift the entire focus to yourself and fall in love with yourself fully, okay? I want you to go on some solo dates, write a love letter to yourself, write a list of things that you love about yourself, do some mirror work. So look at yourself in the mirror and repeat affirmations. You can also listen to self-concept affirmations while falling asleep, but the goal is to fall in love with yourself. And really, if you want something, give that to yourself. If you want people to compliment you, compliment yourself. If you want to be loved, love yourself first, right? That's what it's all about. And once you start really shifting the focus to yourself and really falling in love with yourself, you're going to start receiving everything you want, because you're going to start feeling worthy and deserving of those things, and you're going to start attracting people who truly love you and truly care for you and truly treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. Now I want to talk about being unbothered and nonchalant. I try as much as I can to be the most chill, unbothered person, because hot people are nonchalant and unbothered and chill. There is nothing more embarrassing than losing your in front of a bunch of people. So how are you going to be hot and unbothered? You need to learn to regulate your emotions, okay? First of all, I want you to implement a breathing practice into your life. I recommend meditating every day, but if you don't want to do that, like you don't have the time for that, just implement a simple breathing practice. One example is the 4-4-6-7 method, I believe. It's breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6, and hold for 7. But find whatever breathing technique works for you, even if it's just taking deep breaths. And whenever you feel you're starting to get emotional, your emotions are starting to get out of hand, just breathe, okay? People do not realize the power of breath work. If you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling like you're getting angry, like you're getting too emotional, breathe, okay? Really just take some deep breaths. Another thing you could do, shake your body out, scream into a pillow. The last thing, if you're the type of person who likes journaling, carry around a journal. It is scientifically proven that putting your emotions out on paper helps. My friends from high school know. In grade 11, I had this notebook in my locker. And let me tell you, senior year of high school was literally just full of drama. And whenever I get really angry and I was like really trying not to lash out at people, I would leave class to go write in my little journal, in my little notebook. And it honestly helped a lot. Like nobody will ever read that notebook. I'll just leave it at that. But I'm thankful for that notebook, okay? I'm thankful for that journal because it really got me through some shit. So I highly recommend carrying a journal around with you if you can, if you want. And whenever you start getting emotional or angry, upset, anxious, whatever, literally just get all your thoughts out on paper and I promise it will help. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video is your energy. Energy is so important, and energy is so much more important than the way you look or whatever. So how can you have the best energy? I want you to embrace the energy of love. I want you to spread love and kindness. Make a list of things that you love. Have a note in your phone for gratitude. So just keep an ongoing list of things that you love and that you're grateful for, and literally just be love. Just embrace the energy of love. When people think of love and joy and kindness and happiness, I want them to think of you. That's how I want your energy to be. You can even have like a little mantra to remind yourself to stay in that energy throughout the day. Mine is be be a light. I found it from this girl on TikTok, and I just think it's such a good mantra that goes with this whole energy of love. I made a wallpaper with it. But yeah, that's everything that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know I haven't posted in like 3 months. I needed a little break from YouTube, but I'm gonna try to restart posting consistently now. But I hope this video helped, and I hope this video motivated you guys to change your life in the last quarter of this year. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also, if you like these types of videos, I have a podcast called Happiness Headspace, also linked down below, where I talk about all these kinds of things. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!